Now, this movie, I don't know. It was just a culmination of everything that I loved at that time. Hair metal, stand-up comedy, action movies. It just all came together. It's just everything, all the stars aligned for that one. And I loved it. And it was a huge box office flop. Not sure if it gained any traction for a cult following later on. But that is The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, starring the one and only Andrew Dice Clay.
I got my tongue up this chick's ass, right?
In 1990, I'm 13 years old. That summer. Well, actually 12, because I turned 13 right after this movie came out. This is a strong rated R movie, and I'm 12 years old going into it by myself. No adult is buying my damn ticket for me. I went and watched this thing 4 times in the theater because I was a huge Motley Crue fan. I was a huge Married with Children fan. And Ed O'Neill's in it. It's got a whole bunch of great actors. The cast is great. I'm a huge Prince fan, so I love Purple Rain. Morris Day's in it, so that ties back to Prince and Purple Rain. But Ed O'Neill, his cameo is just amazing. And Booty Time is probably one of the best disco songs ever. Now, you hadn't watched this movie, had you?
No, I'd never even heard of it until you mentioned it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I take that back. I mean, I heard of it because Dice is on Rogan a lot, and I have heard him mention the movie, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, it was a big flop, but I loved it. I thought it was a good story. It is ridiculous, but they give you the nod that it's supposed to be over the top. Like, this is, to me, like Your Last Action Hero, how it's action movies over the top. This was the same thing, but not just given free rein to be as ridiculous as they want to be. They made things big. They blew up the house, all this, blew up cars and everything. They made big, over-the-top action stuff, but didn't go too far with it. And in the end, they make comments about it. I don't know. I just loved it. Loved Dice and Sam Kinison as a kid. Him doing his first movie, I was ecstatic. It's got a great soundtrack. I was a huge Motley Crue fan, being that there was a B-side on there, an unreleased B-side at the time. I had the soundtrack before I even got to see the movie. It was everything that I loved right there in one package, and I still love it. Watch it repeatedly.
You know, I like the movie, but it's not a movie I could ever watch again. It's just not,
really,
I can't. You know, Andrew Dice Clay, he was the only reason why I liked the movie, because he is amazing.
He said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?" Oh!
And there was a couple things he said.
You talk about movies that couldn't get made today.
Yeah, no way.
This one, damn sure.
No way. Yeah, I love his jokes, and he made one comment on. There was one joke about MTV.
If only I wasn't banned from MTV. Hey, it's a long story. Unfortunately, I can only do that one song. Well, I also don't mean Puff the Magic Dragon, but only in the nude. It's a longer story. Oh!
Cry. It was so funny. I just,
He's the Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah. I mean, I do mean Puff the Magic Dragon, but only in the nude.
Yeah, I really like him. But this movie, I couldn't really get into it. The chick he's trying to save, she was so annoying. Like the dumb blonde.
She was annoying.
So
and being that she was supposed to be this super hot groupie,
yeah,
she wasn't.
No, she wasn't. She was.
Oh, Zuzu pedals. Yeah, and like friggin' Freddy Krueger's in it. He always made me laugh.
Yeah, he made me laugh. He was funny. The chick that he is with, you know who that is, right? That's the same chick from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, it's Lauren.
Yeah,
Holly.
I had to. Yeah. I was like, man, she looks really familiar, so I had to look it up. I was like, oh, that's the chick from. Okay, awesome. Yeah, she is so hot, and I liked her. I liked the movie in general. It's just not my type of movie.
Yeah.
You know, the over the topness. You know, I love over the top. So all that was great. All that was awesome.
Yeah.
But you said to me, this movie. You said it was reminding you, or you said Bad Boys stole from this movie. What aspect of Bad Boys took from this? What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about. Talking cinematography.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant story. And I was like, what part of that is in this?
No,
You're insane.
No, just the cinematography aspect. Like when he has his sleeve gun and shoots the mirror ball and stuff. Like all that, the use of the shadow and light and everything, that reminds me a lot of that first Bad Boys.
Okay.
How it had a kind of a hazy look to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I thought for an Andrew Dice Clay movie, this thing was beautifully shot, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looked good. My complaint is just no naked girls. I can't believe it. He goes to the sorority, and there's no naked chicks there. But come on now,
I ate a pie sorority house. Oh God, it's just I steal quotes from this movie all the time, and people don't have a clue as what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, no, this movie because this movie looks so damn good. That's what got Rennie Harlan Die Hard 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the weird thing is I think Die Hard 2 ended up, because he filmed this one first, but there was such a huge, they kept pushing it back, and there was a whole huge Clay backlash. His second movie ended up coming out before the first one. Well, it wasn't his first movie, but this is the one that got him that Die Hard job, and then it actually released before this one. But yeah, I love it. Andrew Dice Clay, great. Friggin' Ed O'Neill, amazing.
Yeah, I love Ed O'Neill. Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
I'm a huge Gilbert Godfrey fan, but yeah, he was good. I wish there was some more of him.
The video that he found. The VHS video. No, that was funny.
Me and Collie?
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm a Lassie fan.
I know. That was pretty good.
My Queen Colleen. Yeah, and Priscilla Presley, I think this, other than Naked Gun, I don't think she did any other movies.
Yeah.
And I was a huge Naked Gun fan,
too.
so that's... everything about this is just all the things that I loved at the time and still love. It's just ticked all those boxes for me. Love it.
Yeah, it's a good flick. I liked it.
And like, if I ever got stupid rich, I'm buying one of those fucking Fairlanes like he had in that movie. That thing was slick.
Yeah, one thing that I didn't get or understand, how come every time we're at his house, it looks like it's so much smoking, like he's been smoking all night? Is that the way it's supposed to look, or is we supposed to think he's been smoking all night, or is it just the lighting?
No, that's the lighting. That's the cinematography.
Okay, it just...
That's why I was talking about Bad Boys. That kind of haze and stuff. Yeah, this is. I think Bay. Well, I don't think it, but he could have found some inspiration from this for the way the Bad Boys looked. I don't know. I just think they're quite similar.
Yeah.
Completely different types of movies, but the way they look, I think, are quite similar.
Yeah, I have to watch Bad Boys.
But yeah, this is not only my favorite underrated movie, but this is just one of my favorite movies of all time. This is easily a top 5, well, easily a top 10, possibly a top 5 of all time.
Is this on your top 10 of best movies?
Of all time, any genre.
Yeah, I really like Andrew Dice Clay.
Favorite
so-
movie of all time, of course, is going to be Empire Strikes Back. but this is right up there. It's probably easily top 5. I just love it. Everything about it, I love.
I think this is the only movie I've ever watched from Andrew Dice Clay.
He hasn't done a whole lot. He did one with, was it Brain Smasher, A Love Story? I think it came out after this.
He named several in the Rogan's podcast. I never heard of any of them.
And then he was in one recently with, what's her nuts? A Star Is Born, with the last rendition of it with Lady Gaga
Oh, okay.
and Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
He played Lady Gaga's dad.
Oh, okay.
But he hasn't done a whole lot of movies. Dice Man Cometh came out in '89, and that was him at his height. That's when he's doing multiple days at Madison Square Garden and shit like that. And then there's a backlash for his, because that's when America started to change and the whole PC shit started. It was because of him and Kinnison, man.
Yeah, which I didn't know him and Kinnison had beef.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think Dice so
No,
much, but yeah,
yeah.
Kinnison felt threatened.
Yeah, that's what Dice said. Dice said he had nothing negative about Kinnison. That he was happy for his popularity, but it wasn't the other way around.
Yeah. And it's because I don't see where they're even the same type of comedian.
Both vulgar, maybe, but
Yeah, but there's hundreds of blue comics,
yeah,
especially at that time, but they were just the two biggest ones, and for some reason they got pitted against each other in the media. But yeah, those are two guys I loved, which I was huge on stand-up comedy because I was living in the fucking middle of nowhere, and at that time that's all I did was stay up late and watch HBO and just absorb all these damn stand-up specials left and right, all the ones I could. And I loved the Rodney Dangerfield's new comics and stuff like that. Those were great specials. And that's where both of them got their start. I think that's one reason why they kind of put them up against each other, is because they both got their big break from those Rodney specials.
yeah. He talked about Rodney a lot.
Yeah, like Dice Man Cometh and Dice Rules. Those are him at his peak, which I'm big. I'm just a stand-up nerd. Like, I'm a big Norton fan, and Jim Norton opened for him for years.
Yeah, he talked highly of Norton and Bill Burr.
And Norton kind of helped usher him back into the spotlight because he had a showcase kind of show, Down and Dirty. And that's where I first heard, well, that brought Dice back out into the public. That's where I first saw Jim Jeffries, where I first saw Anthony Jeselnik. He just had so many great people on there, which I'm a huge Jimmy fan, but man, that Down and Dirty just broadened my horizons to people that it would end up being some of my favorite comedians of all time.
Yeah, I really like Anthony Jeselnik. He's pretty funny. One of my favorite comedians is, besides Jim Jeffries, is Mitch Hedberg. Dude, love
Hedberg?
Yeah,
God,
dude,
yeah.
I love that guy. He's so awesome.